guys, what's going on? FI My Pawn here, and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we had just finished defeating the third floor of the Great Garrison, and we had overcome the threats that were, present. Through some miracle, mind you, because obviously things have just gotten crazy. For this stream, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be reveling in our victory, seeing what story comes out of it, and yeah, hopefully things are going to go well. But I digress. Without further ado, let's get into things and see what happens. Alright. So yeah, we had just left off, and to give you guys a recap, if you didn't watch the last stream, we essentially managed to give the fight in our favor by saving over here in the corner. And we managed to get our mythic abilities already. To give you a rough idea, we're going to go with Last Stand, because this is going to help against bosses. Because obviously, 2 extra turns to deal damage and being immune to damage is going to help. Being close to the Abyss is going to help us in a significant manner by giving us an extra attack that overcomes cold iron and magic. So that's a nice boon. We're also going to be immune to poison, and we can resist electricity a little bit, which is going to be nice. Not the most perfect set of abilities, but it will do the job. There is also going to be the eventuality that we can summon a Babao, but this is going to change immensely as we go later on into the Mythic Path. But yeah, no, we're going to look forward to the mythic feats, because I do believe there is some good stuff that we can get here that is going to help. We don't need Weapon Finesse because we already have a way to convert our Dex to damage using an amulet. But there is a few other things that we can go for, but we might get Weapon Finesse Mythic later on. I'm not sure. We'll have to think about that when we get there. But we can also get an extra Mythic ability, which is always nice, because we are going to be polymorphing a lot, so that might actually be useful to us to a certain extent. And considering polymorphing is going to get us more attacks, so it might be worth it. If only for the fact that we can infinitely swap to our Fate Creature form, which is pretty good. Right now, because of haste, we are getting 2 additional attacks as well, so that is something worth noting. But I do believe that we get more attacks in Face Shape form than we do with haste. Well, our current form anyways, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see how things pan out, but regardless, we did succeed, and we did manage to get everything that we needed. There is another mobility check if we want to make that. I do believe that will give us some experience, because we didn't actually go backwards, did we? But we'll see. We'll see. I will save. Yeah, let's save here. There we go.
I have managed.
There we go. We get 144 experience.
The deed is done.
And we get another 144. Nice. I just wanted to get that in because that was going to get us some experience. We can theoretically go downstairs. I don't think there's actually anything that we get for going down. But we could check if we really wanted to be fair, because I haven't actually done that before. You know what? Let's actually check. I'm actually curious. I don't think there's anything, but I'm fairly certain there's going to be no fights left beyond this point.
The deed is done.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I highly doubt there's going to be anything down here, though. So, yeah, I don't think there's going to be a way down either. So, well, no, it does say we can go downstairs, apparently. Let's see how we fare here. We are going to be a bit slow, obviously. Oh, we can collect all, and then we leave down. Let's see. Okay, we're brought to this area. Nope, I think we're basically done here. Yep, this is just in case you did want to grab anything. We're going to leave the severed heads, because apparently those are just going to be in our inventory a lot. Because apparently they like to appear, which is annoying. And that's actually going to affect our weight, so we should make sure we're actually checking here every now and again, just to make sure we're not picking up heads for some reason. But yeah, no, it seems like things are going well. We've already got our buffs, you know, sorted and all that. We are going to need to get more swole, obviously, because, you know, this isn't going to be enough. But we'll manage. We'll manage. We are going to need to overcome the mutagen of dexterity and trying to get that to 24 hours, but we'll have to see. Okay, we're going to save. Make sure we get over here.
I have managed.
There we go. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, area exit. Inventory weight is too great. Okay. Great. I guess I'm gonna have to drop everything temporarily in hopes that I will be able to take it with me. Because I kind of need this, otherwise it's going to be hell. Let me polymorph actually for a minute. That'll give us a bit more carry weight to work with, I suppose. Yeah, it'll give us 130, so we don't have to drop as much. Drop, drop, drop. Okay, let's drop some of these. God, we have so much weight that we have to overcome. Jesus. Well, we're almost there. We should be good to go after this. There we go. We are now at heavy. Let's save here. Alright, area exits. Collect all. Boom. Now we go. To answer that, Barlow, if you're looking for the rogue trader thing, there was already a resolution on that if you check the VODs on the YouTube channel.
Warrior Queen coming through with a round for the heroes. Whoa, the heart is packed. And you considered nixing this little shindig, Beth?
But yeah, no, to answer your question, Barlow, that is actually in the VODs on the YouTube channel, so if you want to see the little tidbit there, there's that. But to give you an idea, I basically had to reset the entire thing and then go from there, but I digress. I'm gonna focus on this. When an Everyone reaches a long table your party is gathered around, he heavily flops onto the bench and hands out tankards of beer. Oh, it absolutely sucks.
I did consider it, and I am still considering it. It hasn't even been a week since the last demon was booted out of Canabris, and we really should be in a period of mourning for all the city's fallen. But the people deserve to celebrate, and he deserves to be honored for saving the city and possibly all of Mendov.
That was one hell of a fight.
One hell of a fight calls for one hell of a party.
According to the Watch reports, there has been no demon activity whatsoever outside Canobris. I get the feeling the fiends are as shocked by what happened as we are. What happened in the garrison, what you did, it was a miracle. I truly believe that the gods remembered us and decided to intervene.
Beth, come on, you agreed. No serious business today.
All right, I'm done. No more. Who would have thought we'd be celebrating a successful attack on the Grey Garrison, our own fortress, and that we'd blow the roof off the place?
It's simply unforgivable.
While we're on the topic of the roof, there's already a rumor going around that you have been blessed by Iomade herself. And it was her power granted to you that destroyed the garrison's walls and roof. And it turns out the people want a little piece of that blessing for themselves. The townsfolk are gathering chunks of the garrison's rubble as souvenirs and talismans. And I'm sure they'll hit the black market soon enough. Oh, yeah. Here, read on this for me. For good luck.
We'll need all the luck we can get.
Nice. I'll put it on display at home. Or maybe I'll make a hole in it and wear it as a pendant.
Nevi! What are you on about now?
What do you mean? Do you see many people at this table who've been personally blessed by Iomade herself?
Well, a couple perhaps.
Iomade's blessings are not conveyed through stones, and as public officials, we really shouldn't.
Earbeth looks to the end of the table where the voice originated, and her eyes widen as her words trail off.
I feel a little chastened after what you said about public officials, but I myself have acquired a few pieces of stone and also wish to ask our hero to breathe on them for good luck. So, what now? Are you going to toss me out of this fine establishment?
The woman dressed in unshowy finery raises her eyebrows.
Your Majesty.
Yes, it is I. I made the journey here to deduct the cost of repairing the garrison roof from your salary. We have not been introduced. Galfrey of Mendev.
The woman rises from her seat, approaches you, and holds out her hand. I didn't expect to see a queen at our table.
I was most keen to see the savior of Canobris with my own eyes. Why not come share your table in a cozy tavern?
Your Majesty, we were just... I'll have them arrange...
Earbeth, finally recovering from the shock, holds to her feet.
Calm yourself, Commander. I deliberately came here without any fanfare because I did not wish to draw attention away from our honored hero here. My personal guard and the force I brought with me are standing watch outside the city. I ordered all your sentries to stand down. They also deserve a break. Every person who tirelessly fought to save Canobris will enjoy themselves today, and my reinforcements will ensure peace and order.
Will you join in our celebration, Your Majesty?
Please, don't Your Majesty me. We are in a tavern, not my court in Nerosian. Address me as you would any comrade in arms. Concerning the celebration, as you can see, I already invited myself. I couldn't pass up the chance to meet the new hero all the Crusaders are talking about. And soon, not just Crusaders.
Well, we all need to get some rest at least.
Because grand new deeds lie ahead, yes?
Your Majesty, my dear cousin.
Count, I admit I was surprised to learn that you valiantly joined the ranks of the city's defenders. Pleasantly surprised.
I live to please you, my queen. My first thought when Discari cruelly robbed us of noble Terendelev and half of Canobris' crusaders in one fell swoop was of you, my queen, and of how these events would weigh heavily on you. No one could have foreseen the demon attack, and we have so successfully held the defense here for 4 heroic crusades.
I'm going to drown him in the nearest well this very night.
I value your dedication and your eloquence. I hope you will continue to aid our soldiers.
The Queen gives him a genuine smile.
Not a chance. You know that I am not made for the front lines. Excellent bash, but alas, I really must go. Important matters to be getting on with. A new shipment of wine from Keonan, and 3 beautiful creatures of the same provenance. But I will most assuredly come to say my farewells before your army departs on its campaign, which, wherever it may lead you, will undoubtedly be crowned with victory.
I shall hold you to that, Count. And now allow me to devote some time to the hero of the evening. I did not come here solely to give you this chance to celebrate, but all serious discussions and official announcements can wait until tomorrow. I have big plans for all of you, especially for you. But I want to keep you in suspense for a little while longer, so I shan't say another word. Let us mark this victory. My first toast is to you, the hero of Canabris. Now, what are we drinking?
The fires of Canabris have died down. Now the army's path leads to the walls of Drezen, a fallen citadel that the Crusaders have been trying in vain to reclaim for 70 years. The new piece on the board might give their efforts some added momentum.
So far, so good. Seems like things are getting spicy. Oh, hello. Being forcefully moved out of Canabris today. Here we go.
Rise, warriors. Today is a day of sorrow and pride. Sorrow because we weep for our brothers and sisters who perished in Canabris. Pride because despite demonic treachery, our heroes repelled the attack and saved the city. I, Queen Galfrey of Mendev, declare this day the first day of the 5th Crusade. And I am glad to introduce the one who will lead the attack on the forces of the Abyss. The hero of Canabris, Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. Your leader from now unto victory or death. And now it's time to rest. Everyone is dismissed. There. The troop review is finished. I'll give you some time to look around the camp, and then I shall expect your presence at headquarters.
Oh boy. We've been given unto a massive role. Commander, please allow me to join you while you inspect our encampments. Well, I think now is a good time as any to start with this, I guess. Let's save here. But yeah, no, we've been oh, 1 second. Alright, be right back a moment. I gotta grab something real quick. Yeah, be right back for a sec. Alright. Today is going to be a part eating stream, apparently, because, I just got lunch, so that's nice. Alright. Hello, Horgus. The burly soldier with an impressive beard greets you with a broad smile. Well, Sir Garms, the camp quartermaster at your service. How may I be of help? Tell me about yourself. The quartermaster looks away sheepishly. There isn't much to tell, really. I was born in Canabris in a humble family. I got an education, taught myself to read and write, got drafted into the army, spent 3 years as a shield bearer in the first line. I left after I did my time and joined the Stonemasons Guild. Then moved on to the shipwrights and rose to a crew chief. Sailed to Borea twice and returned with goods. Made some money, built a house, and haven't started a family yet. I think I will after we're done with this war. But a few years ago, something started gnawing at me. I got the feeling like I needed to go home. That was when a storm headed for my native city. And when there's trouble in Mendev, there's only one thing to do. You go to the recruiter and sign up for the army. And so I did. At first, they wanted to make me an infantry sergeant, but then they decided I'd be a better fit for supply department. I can't take care of army property, but I'm pretty handy about their warehouse. Not to mention I know how to manage a band of helpers. And so that's how I became a quartermaster. Wilson gives you a shy smile and shrugs, as if it were a wholly unremarkable story, typical to any crusader. Alright, show me what you have. Naturally, we're selling absolutely everything. We're going to start by price in descending order, so we'll sell the lower quality stuff here. Not that we use weapons to begin with, but hey. There might be 1 or 2 golden gooses in the supply that we got here. Regardless. Amulet of Natural Armor 2, we don't need that. We can always use scrolls for that. Heavy Paws are actually going to be good for an animal companion. So I should probably talk about that, actually. What are my opinion on animal companions for this challenge? I'm going to say animal companions are fine, because we will need the help. And considering we are going with the Azata path, you know, animal companions are going to be a natural thing. So, we're going to go Azata, we're going to get the animal companion thing, so we will have a dragon on our side on top of everything. Well, assuming we go through the right things, anyways, but we'll have to see how things pan out. But I digress. We're going to sell everything beyond that, though. We don't really need anything beyond that. We'll keep the Wand of Remove Disease, because that can be handy. We'll sell the Lesser Sonic Quiver, because we don't use arrows. Well, I guess we technically do, but we don't use it enough to warrant its, you know, intended use. It's only 2 sonic damage after all, so. Let's see. We don't need Inflict Critical Wounds. We don't need Curse of Weakness. We've already got a Remove Disease wand, but we'll keep it anyways, because you never know. Dispel Magic points. It is a d20 plus 5 here. DC 11 plus the spell's cast level, which is going to eventually reach a point that isn't going to be pointless, so I think I might get rid of Dispel Magic. I'll keep it for now, though. Summon elementals are absolutely used to us. If we had the higher quality summons, then obviously we'd go for it. See, invisibility is always nice. Just to have on standby, if anything. Inflict moderate wounds can go. We can get rid of Scroll of Hold Person. Glitter Dust is also pretty useless to us. Blindness, pretty useless. We've already got the 2 Wands of Bless, so we don't need any more Bless than that. We'll keep the Vanish, because that's basically invisibility on, Invisibility Light. no to holy water. Scrolls of Vanish. I mean, we've already got Potions of Vanish. I'll keep them because they're basically useful. Scroll of True Strike. This is going to help in one particular fight. I'm not sure when, but it will help. Targeted Mixture is useless to us, as is Summon Monster 1. Same for Stunning Barrier. Ray of Sickening, pretty useless. Ray of Enfeeblement is actually something we're going to keep. Because it will reduce the strength of one target, so... Well, regardless, it will reduce the strength by half at least, so... That's nice. Protection from Law, we'll keep those. Magic Missile is useless to us, as is Inflict Light Wounds. Hypnotism is the same. Grease is always nice, but if we had a higher DC, I'd consider it. So, not really ideal for now. Fairy Fire. Not really that good right now. I'll sell it for now. Ear-piercing Scream's obviously going, as is Doom, as is Corrosive Touch and Cause Fear, because that's not really helping us. Alchemist Fire. Do we keep it? I'm pondering if I even keep it or not. I don't know. Alright, are we going to keep the Breastplate +2? Not really, so we'll just sell that. Are we going to keep any of these? I don't think I will. As far as I'm concerned, we're not going to be using any weapons, so these are basically useless to us. Alright. Let's pray we don't need to buy these, but I digress. Boom. We're keeping the Lightened Harness and the Heavy Paws for the future, so yeah. Alright, Ring of Protection +2. We could wear this, so that way we don't have to use the other thing that we are planning on. But I digress. We've already got an Amulet of Agile Fist, so we don't need that. Bracers of Rough Landing. +2, bonus to AC, attack, and damage roll against flying enemies. That might help when we're facing certain enemies in the future. Amulet of Jousting, nope. We don't need the Amulet of Mighty Fists either, so we can ignore that. I think we are good there. We will sell the bulk of the weight here. There we go. We are still at least a little bit heavyweight, so... Alright, I think we don't need to worry about these because they don't weigh anything, so it's fine to keep them. But we should probably put the books here away and anything that is going to give us weight. Okay. Weight in descending order, yeah. Yeah, no, everything seems to be light enough, but the books definitely are going to go into an inventory. Because they are basically 10 collective pounds. Anything else we can do to reduce our weights a little bit? Not really. It's fine. Alright, yeah, no, nothing seems to really be striking me as interesting right now. The Ring of Protection would basically be, would be nice, but it's not required. Regardless, that's that setup. And we're just going to grab whatever extra we can. Your supply would do any wine shop proud. Does the Crusade really need this much alcohol? Alright. I'm just going to go through these dialogues. I'm not going to make it, you know, too heavy-handed.
Godspeed.
I just want to go through the dialogues every now and again. Besides, we'll be able to find a few things here and there, so... Alright, the chapel tent. Here we go.
ahead.
Yep. A bunch of churches. Well, a bunch of the good gods are worshipped here, so that's nice. Nothing too crazy, though. Alright, let's go to the field medic here. Alright, we've got Camilla here. We'll grab this. Yoink. Alright, Viscillary.
Our path leads on.
Alright. Alright, so this guy is going to be selling us scrolls, obviously, so I don't think I need to elaborate how useful he's going to be. Let's see. Price in descending order, I think, is the way to go here. He does sell a +3 Cloak of Resistance. We also get another Icy Protector, if we wear this. Will this be ideal for us, though? I'm not sure. I actually want to check to see if this armor actually stacks. I don't think it does, because same items do not stack, I do believe, but I still want to try to see if this is, like, one of the instances where it does. So I'm gonna actually buy this to see and check. Alright, so we're gonna buy the Icy Protector here, temporarily. And let's see. Currently we have a 27 AC. We are going to lose the Ring of Protection, which is going to be -1 to AC. We wear this, and we do not increase our AC. Okay. 26. 26. Okay, so it doesn't actually increase our AC. That sucks, but, you know, it could be worse. I wouldn't worry too much because there is other ways we can make do, to be fair. I don't think I need to say this, but the Commander's Ring is probably going to be our best friend here, so we're going to buy that. Getting DR5 against all swarm attacks is pretty nice, but again, it's not something we need. We should probably get the Headband of Inspired Wisdom, though. Or that, or we go with something else. Bookworm's Headband. +2 to Intelligence and immunity to all compulsion effects. However, you suffer a -2 to Charisma and a -3 to all Persuasion skill checks. So, to be immune to compulsion is really easy here. But it comes at a cost, as you can see. Specialist belts, the specialist belt rather, whenever you use this belt, or whenever the wearer of this belt uses a scroll or potion, it gives a +1 to cast level. This is pretty good in the, if you're in the instance that you're looking to use scrolls and whatnot often. What we'll probably do is use this in certain instances to buff up, but really depends on us. I think out of anything, though, we are going to want the Headband of Inspired Wisdom, though, and we'll grab one more thing, I think. We'll have to see, though. We'll sell those. We will bulk sell. Okay, let's see. What else can we get? We can get a +3 to our resistance bonus. And we could... I guess we'll get the +3 resistance as opposed to +2. It will help alleviate our saves a little bit. But that's about it, right? What else is there? This would definitely put us over. The Cape of Pest Control would certainly help against swarms, but that's about it. Let's see. Is this... Yeah, we could get the, we could keep the, Bookworm's headband around for, you know, specific occasions like this, where compulsion effects are going to be an issue. But at that point, you might as well just be higher resistance. So the Cloak of Resistance +3 is better. At least for just overall coverage. I don't know. We have to get a lot of immunities anyways, so there's going to be a point in time we're going to need this. So I'll buy this later. For now, let's just buy the Cloak of Resistance +3. We don't need the Cape of Pest Control as far as I'm concerned. It's only a DR5 against swarm attacks, so we'll just make do with that. And we are going to buy as many Cure Light Wounds as possible, obviously. And we'll try and get as much Cure Moderates as well. Because good god, are we going to need a lot. Oh, right, there's also this. There's also these things. We could get a Coin of Protection for the future as well, because that gives us DR5 for 1 minute, just overall. There's also some Polymorphs that we could go for. Let's see. I do believe there's one dragon form that we do want, if I recall correctly. But it's been a while. Let's see. So Silver Dragon. I think it's Blue Dragon that gives us Dexterity. No, it's not. Brass Dragon for the Strength. Nope. Gold Dragon for Strength. 2 Con, 4 Armor. Okay, so none of the dragon forms actually give us any size bonus to AC. Well, no, give us a dexterity bonus. Which kind of sucks. Water elementals might... No, not water elementals, but something else I do believe gives us more dexterity. Alright, fire gives us 4 size bonus and 2 size bonus to con. So fire is tempting. Earth gives strength, but a minus to dex. Air and fire elemental forms seem to be the go-to here. Either way, it gives us resistance. It gives us 2 slam attacks and a whirlwind ability. I think I'm gonna go fire. Well, no, not fire. Let's go air elemental. 2 uses of that should be enough. Let's go in ascending order here. Let's see, we are going to need some other scrolls here. Okay, we got Mage Armor, which we can use in bulk. We'll get all of them just because we can. Protection from evil is always nice. Raven Enfeeblement's always nice if we want to reduce somebody's strength. Reduce person, we are always going to want. We'll get 6 more remove fears. We'll get 6 more remove sicknesses. Shield scrolls are always nice because they will give us an additional +4 armor on top of everything that we're doing. So that is literally just a boost to everything. True Strike, not as good. Blessed Weapon, not as good. Cure Light Wounds in potion form. Always tempting. I will even go as far as just getting rid of one of those. Let's just try and get what we can. There we go. Cost all of our money, but we've managed to get a surplus of coin. I do regret not being able to get a bag of holding, but, you know, we'll find a way to get a bag of holding at some point. Just gonna take some time. Oh well. We'll make do.
Godspeed.
I'm satisfied with my purchase, at least. We'll buy this, or we'll rather wear that. Headband is going to give us a additional +1 armor because we rely on our wisdom to give us AC. And that's going to give us a +6, I believe. Yep, we get a 4 armor bonus to our wisdom and a 1 additional because we're unarmored. Let's swap out the command ring for the ring of protection, because we don't use that. Rugged helm. Do I keep it at this point? Honestly, I think I could sell it at this point and I should be fine. But I'll keep it around for now by giving it to somebody else. I guess I will give it to, I don't know. Give it to my main man here. Why not? Swarmbane Clasp. An ancient fossilized insect lies trapped within its ornate amber clasp, impaled by the long golden pin that fastens the wearer's cloak. The wearer's weapons, unarmed attacks, and natural attacks deal full damage to swarms regardless of the swarm's immunity to weapon damage. If any, although the damage reduction applies as normal. The wearer's weapons, unarmed attacks, and natural attacks. Okay, so this is literally the golden stage that we needed. I wish I had seen this sooner. Sorry, but I'm taking that off you, because obviously we're going to need it in certain instances. My god, I wish I had known about this sooner. God damn it. We'll take these off. I'll keep it with the items as much as I want them, but yeah. Take off some of these. There we go. Done. Took a bit, but we managed to get everything done. Nice.
Let us press on.
A group of soldiers are talking loudly, laughing joyfully and passing around a flask. So picture this. My sword is by the fire. There's 2 goblins around about to snatch it, and 3 more are digging through my tent. And I'm sat in the bushes wearing just my mail shirt, wondering what the blast I should do. An old mercenary taught me about the mail shirt. You can't sleep in armor, but it's not so bad in mail, once you get used to it. Too bad that no one told me not to go into the bushes without my sword. Alright. Give me a sip too, to Her Majesty's health. Yeah, we're going for a chaotic route, so... A chaotic good route, I should say, specifically. Oh. It's Grandma Grelton and her acting troupe. If you want to know the details of this conversation, by all means, go right ahead. I'm not going to go through it, but if you want to pause, by all means, and read. I'm to be played by a gnome. 2 gnomes. And a cyclops. Alright. Obviously, Lambkin is the best, so go ahead, Lambkin. Take my role.
We march ahead.
But yeah, no, just looking around, there's gonna be nice stuff around here and there. At the very least, the loot is gonna be worth it, so look around, if only for that reason.
Our path leads on.
Alright, anything around the outskirts of camp? I do believe there is a little bit, but You know, you never know. Alright.
That is quite a discovery.
Hello. Yep. This is the reason why I said, you know, have a look around, see what you can find, because there's always going to be loot in this camp. So definitely look around, see what you're going to find, though.
I will guide us.
Okay, grab that. There we go. Yoink. At least we're gonna get a lot of stuff.
Godspeed.
And I'm actually glad we got that Swarmbane class, because otherwise things would be a lot worse with swarms at our side. Kind of wish I had it sooner, with in regards to the last situation in the
Let us press
in
on.
the fortress, but you know, we do what we can. That's all we can hope for. At least this way we can deal damage to swarms without having to worry about, you know, going too ham about it, but still, we've got a lot to do, all the same. Alright, but yeah, no, that's roughly all the camp. There's Tearblade's tent, obviously. Yeah, the Long Eagle here. Oh, hey, Storyteller. I got the page you were looking for from the Great Garrison. And we get some experience with that. Nice. 330 to be exact. Alright. Here, take the buckle and the necessary materials. Restore the relic. We get the Covenant of the Inheritor, which gives us a boost of experience, which is always nice. The Covenant of the Inheritor. That is the name of this relic. This buckle once adorned the belt of a glorious knight from Mendev. It is the embodiment of a promise made to a young girl by a powerful deity. A great promise that has changed much in the world. When you touch the restored relic, a strange vision comes to you. It's as if you can see the events that happened in the past. A burning sensation spreads across your chest from the very spot where your mysterious wound sometimes opens. What is this? The influence of the storyteller's spells? Or is it something else? I had a vision. How strange. You are a remarkable mortal. No one has ever shared my visions before. What do you think caused it? Perhaps this is something to do with your destiny, or the fate someone related to you. Do not have an answer, only advice. Seek out such relics. Look for what links them all, and you will know the truth. Alright, but in doing so, we actually get another item on top of literally everything that we've been doing. I do believe it's in our Wondrous items here. Yeah, we restored the relic. Let's go type in ascending... No, price in descending order. Here we go. This is a symbol of Iomedae, and it emits a holy aura. All party members in the area get a +2 to cast level checks made to overcome spell resistance, and their weapons become good aligned and count as if they were made of cold iron. So if you have a normal weapon, or in my case, because or in the case of myself, I can actually use this, and I will at least be able to bypass the damage reduction of good aligned and cold iron weapons. So I'll be able to bypass the 10 DR that enemies have been having on us thus far.
Our path leads on.
So yeah. Alright. Grab everything here. Oh, hold on. There was something that we could see here. +2 half plates grants to wear +2 to Constitution. It's 1 armor less than what we would have. And even then, we'd lose out on our Wisdom bonus, which sucks. But it is an option if you want to go full plate option, but we're not going to go that route. Let's save here. And let's see what's going on here. Okay. Hey, Nino. Yep. Nura's tent here.
I will guide us.
Bunch of stuff that we can probably sell, most likely. Alchemist fire, huh?
Godspeed.
Okay, why would she need alchemist fire though? Weird. As if I know this instance already. But yeah, so long as you wear that pendant, you're going to get a +2 to cast level to overcome spell resistance. And you'll be good aligned, and your weapons will count as cold iron as well. So basically, it's a stronger version of what we get as a shifter, I do believe. So that is something worth noting. We don't necessarily have to be a shifter to have those benefits, though, to be fair, so I think for the future we may change out of shifter, I'm not sure, but we'll have to see, we'll have to see. I, for one, am perfectly fine just having 4 or 5 levels in shifter, because I like the face shape. If only for that. Alright, I think that's everything into camp explored. We are going to sell a little bit more to the quartermaster to see if we can get something else. Let's see, price in ascending order here. If we can muster enough to get our hands on something like a bag of holding, that'd be really nice, but I don't think we got the luxury for that, sadly. So we'll have to make do. Alright, price in descending order. Let's see. Don't need any of those, as far as I'm concerned. We've got Pearls of Power, which can supply 2 spells, apparently, if you go with that route, which is interesting. Very interesting item, but okay. Coin of Protection we don't really need, as far as I'm concerned. We'll bulk sell here. Price in descending order. Just sell all these, because we don't use weapons, period. We don't need the half place of vigor. Don't need this +2 cloak of resistance, nor the ring of protection anymore. I'm tempted to keep them, but nah, we'll be fine. It's not like we're using our allies for combat after all, right? Okay, we will sell some of these books. There we go. That'll give us 4k gold to work with. There's a bunch of scrolls that we could get, potentially. Let's go for ascending order now. Yeah, he's got a lot of things. Jesus. Okay. Okay, we're gonna need definitely all the blurs. We're gonna need not so much Cat's Grace anymore, but we should still have some, at least on hand. Let's get 8 Scrolls of Cat's Grace. Well, no, not even that. Let's actually forgo that, because, you know, why not? We're already getting, it's only going to be a +2 enchantment bonus at this point now, so no point in getting that. The only thing that we could probably go with is like a Bull Strength, maybe. So we'll grab those just in case. You never know. Let's see, Grace, we shouldn't need that. Invisibility is always nice, you never know when that's going to be handy. Mirror Image is absolutely required for us, because that will avoid some attacks. Protection from arrows is going to basically give us DR 10 against arrows, which is always nice. Let's see, what else? We are going to need... I don't think I need to say that this is useful. We'll grab 6 of each for resistances. Oh, whoops. Okay, we'll grab all those. There we go. That should be fine. So we just had to get a bunch of scrolls just to increase our defenses. That's all I really needed, so... Should be fine after that.
March ahead.
Alright.
Our path leads on.
Oh, 1 second. I think that's basically the area completed, though, so... 1 second. Ah, there you are, my dashing troublemaker, you. Darren flashes you a self-satisfied smile. Our short acquaintance is coming to an end. Very soon you will depart to your crusade, where you'll scrape on horrible rations, struggle vainly to fall asleep amid snoring soldiers, be rudely awoken by the freezing cold, and have to look upon the dour faces of self-righteous prigs. Before you finally perish in the maw of some demon. I have a journey ahead of me. 2. I just rented a sailboat in the south. I've also hired an excellent chef and a host of other entertainments. Well, to each their own, I suppose. Darren pauses and suddenly adds in a more serious tone. You know, I am genuinely sad to see you go. If it sounds like mockery, forgive me. I cannot switch off my venom gland at a whim, you see. But you intrigue me. If only we could have spent a little more time together. But of course, not under these circumstances. Let the Crusaders and the demons have at each other. With any luck, they'll take this entire sanctimonious spectacle down with them. If you feel like you don't belong here, go. But I'd like to see you again someday in the future, to get to know you better. We can throw a banquet for me to celebrate our victory in Drezen. What do you say? Victory to Drezen? Your optimism is so charming. Well, should you prove lucky enough to survive by some miracle, come and find me. Perhaps I shall even remember you. No promises, though. In any case, I intend to wait until the army departs. I do love a good send-off, especially when it is I who is staying and someone else is heading off to meet a dreary and hopeless end. Sometimes it does one good to ruminate on the unfairness of life. Well then, farewell, Commander. I assume I shall be your most precious memory in the most disgusting and exhausting road to the pointless slaughter of battle. Or if not the most precious memory, then at least the most stirring. Yeah, that's
I
something.
will guide us.
Okay. I think that's basically everything. Okay, I think, yep, that's everything as far as I'm concerned. There is all the encampments that we did check out. So it's just a matter of going to the camp. Yep, talk to the Queen. We've examined everything, so now we just need to talk with the Queen, and then we need to make it to Drezen. Which is going to be our objective, I do believe. For now, the Commander's tent awaits. Oh, it seems like we got a little bit more in here, so we'll grab that while we can. Alright, the Commander's chest is here. We are going to need to put our stuff in here. Or at least the more annoying items to carry, I should say. We will go by weight, specifically. And the books are going to reduce it by 10 pounds, so that's going to be nice. And we are going to want to drop all of our potions in here, I think, because that will reduce our weight significantly. Alchemist Fire can go in there as well, because we will need it later, I think. But not right now. This is going to be 20 pounds of healing, but that's still fine. We've got a ton of mage armor. We don't need the protections or potion form, but that's fine. Let's save, and let's go talk with the Queen now. Hello.
The Queen greets you with a stare.
She has dropped the pompous air with which she had just announced the Fifth Crusade. The pace of a ruler of Mendev appears calm and thoughtful. She has made her move, and now waits her opponent's reply.
Commander, I'm satisfied with the troop review, but I do not expect they will be sufficient for the task. You will have to prove yourself a shrewd leader and hire the necessary troops with the provided funds. I have chosen a target for your campaign, and that target is Drezen, our lost outpost within the World Wound. The Sword of Valor was kept there, a banner that was once carried by Iomade herself. Our greatest relic was lost when the city fell. I should make one thing clear from the start. The Sword of Valor is no mere symbol, but a powerful weapon against demons. The holiness of the banner weakens them, and robs them of one of their most dangerous abilities, teleportation. A forced march to Drezen awaits you. The Sword of Valor is kept somewhere within the Citadel. The demons probably think it's a hunting trophy. Its recovery is just as important as retaking the city itself. I hope the task is clear. I'm sending 2 specialists to help you, along with the soldiers. A historian, Nura Denduar, and a cleric, Sosiel.
He nods to a human man and a young halfling woman standing next to her.
One of the famous inquisitors of the Church of Iomade also wants to talk to you. The Honorable Leota, whom everyone calls Hawkblade.
I do not wish to keep you, Commander. The matter I must discuss with you is extremely important, but it is not directly related to the Crusade. You no doubt wish to meet your new comrades and speak with Her Majesty. Therefore, I shall leave you now, but I ask that you seek me out in the camp at your earliest convenience.
Hi! Listen, it's amazing here. It's like I'm in a ballad. There's knights in shining armor, deadly dangers, glorious feats. We are going to show those demons! I'm so tired of sitting in a library reading books about history. It's time I took part in it!
I'm glad to help our cause, Commander. If you have some time later, I'd like to speak with you further.
You'll have plenty of time to talk. You're the Knight Commander's people now, his trusted advisors and companions. Now then, would you please leave us? Irabeth, you can go too.
When we met at Defender's Heart, I never imagined you'd make me the commander of a new crusade, to be fair.
Some actions may be deemed bold, or even extreme, and beyond those, there are some you might call the Queen's last resort. I am not a simple monarch. I am at war with the Abyss, a war which has lasted over 100 years. I cannot allow myself the luxury of caution. In you, I see a chance, and I am willing to stake everything on it. However, you cannot blame me for putting you in charge of the Crusade. I only formalized what had already happened in the hearts and minds of many. People spoke of the power that descended upon you and helped you save the Wardstones from corruption and total destruction. Word of this feat quickly spread far beyond the borders of Mendev. There was no other person who could better fit the role of Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade.
I have some questions about my mission to retake Drezen.
Of course. I shall answer.
How did the demons manage to conquer Drezen in the first place?
That's a good question. Its walls were built by dwarf craftsmen, and the power of the Sword of Valor protected the city. Alas, where raging hordes failed, a single lying tongue was all they needed to succeed. The demoness Minago convinced a young and ambitious crusader named Staunton Vane that the banner belonged on the battlefield. He went on a daring and unapproved raid, and the banner ended up in the enemy's hands. The city fell soon after. Ever since then, for 7 decades, it has served as a citadel for the forces of the Abyss.
Staunton Vaughn. I saw him at the Grey Garrison. He defected to the demon's side, sadly.
Oh, really? I wasn't informed of this. After Drezen fell because of Staunton, he was nearly sentenced to death. He deserved it. In wartime, men are hanged for far less. But you have no idea what a terrible sight it is. A raging crowd of crusaders baying for blood. Never have my fighters looked so much like the demons we are fighting. I commuted Staunton's sentence and stripped him of his rank. Not just for him, but for my army and my country. We are not Hell Knights. We do not maintain discipline with public executions.
You should have exiled him. Let him go wherever he wanted. That way he could have either changed his life for the better, or realized he had no one to blame but himself.
Perhaps exile would have been a more merciful sentence than decades of service among those who despised him. I was hoping he might atone for his guilt with a heroic act, but he likely decided that atonement was impossible, and he might as well give himself over to evil.
What forces are at my disposal?
Everyone we saw today at the parade. First among them, the Eagle Watch, who remain a powerful force thanks to Irabeth's resourcefulness. Also marching with you are several minor knightly orders, as the minor volunteer units like to be called. And finally, I have personally selected some recruits from Neurosian. They have little in the way of battle experience, but great determination and a thirst to prove themselves. I've always thought that an army benefits from at least one such unit. These forces, as I said, are not enough for a march on Drezen. You will have to hire additional troops with the funds that have been provided to you. But for a brave commander, and I hope you are one, that is just the beginning. If you retake Drezen, recover the holy power of the Sword of Valor, and gain a foothold in the region, then new armies will join under your banner. The Fifth Crusade is only beginning. Many battles and victories lie ahead.
It has been decades and no one's managed to retake the city. Why do you think I'm so different?
We have a chance now that we haven't seen in decades. But it's more than that. You created this chance for us by foiling the demons' plans in Canabris. The army who attacked the city came straight from Drezen. Demon hordes from the Abyss are usually encamped there, but many of them perished on the streets of Canabris. We must attack swiftly, before they can restore their forces. When the city is free and the Sword of Valor appears before our soldiers, they won't be sending in any more reinforcements. Demons cannot teleport into an area protected by the banner of the goddess.
Alright, and what about long-term goals? Do you know how to even get rid of the World Moon forever?
Now you are talking like a real Knight Commander. However, answering your question is not easy. To win this war, we must bar the demon's way. there are a few planar rifts leading to the abyss across the territory we call the World Wound. The best specialists we could find have tried to close them on separate occasions, with no success, as you may have guessed. The World Wound is more than just a chain of portals to the abyss. We do not understand its nature yet. The methods of rift closure known to magical science simply do not work here. However, we have a hypothesis, and a rather well-grounded one, that we must begin at the source of the problem, the place where the World Wound was opened. The main rift lies through the city of Iz and the Threshold Fortress, deep in the former lands of Socorus. We have never managed to fight our way so far and gain a foothold to allow the mages to explore the origins of the World Wound. So, the next step, after you succeed in Drezen, is an offensive push deeper into the World Wound, with the aim of reaching Threshold, the very threshold of the Abyss.
Very well, I have no more questions.
Wonderful.
Do you know that the souls of angels from heaven are confined into Wardstone?
I had guessed as much. Many angels fought alongside us in the First Crusade. Heaven was unable to mobilize its full might to aid us, but individual Celestials volunteered to fight for our cause. Then one day, they all vanished, saying that they were setting off on an important mission. Not long after, Iomede's herald erected the first wardstone in Canobris, and then the others in cities across Mendev. Even back then, I had nagging doubts, but my faith in Iomede easily assuaged them. It is for us to serve the goddess after all, not to question her works. Nevertheless, I am pleased that you solved the mystery of the wardstone in Canobris, and were able to save this gift of Iomede. It was a deed worthy of a Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade.
You should know I received an unusual gift in the caves beneath Canobris. In the vision, I saw the death of an angel called Lariel. Somehow, he was able to grant me the ability to reveal the light of heaven.
Lariel. I knew him. He disappeared shortly before the World Wound grew, and Drezen fell into the enemy's hands. In the chaos, we had more important concerns than investigating the fate of a single angel. Even one so righteous and beloved as Lariel. And afterward, matters took a turn for the worse. The angels left us to go on their special mission. It is so strange to hear the names I used to hear when I was young, like getting a message from the past. It is sad news, but it brings me back to the times when we strongly believed in our victory, and we rushed headlong toward it without fear. Could it be that such times have come again?
Do you remember this?
Get this. I thought this relic was destroyed many years ago. How strange it is to see it whole again. At one time, it gave me hope. I am pleased that this object will serve the Crusade once more.
I had a vision of Iomede giving her covenant to you.
I was young, and did not fully understand the magnitude of the duty that had been entrusted to me. Iomede gave me hope and strength to see me through the trials ahead, and in so doing, she won my everlasting loyalty.
Do you remember the oath you swore on Vassal?
Always. No matter how arduous, no matter how dark the skies, no matter how much blood flows from my wounds, I shall stand with you. We shall fight for our loved ones and our friends, for the right to live and die free. We shall do everything we possibly can, and after that, we shall begin to do the impossible. And if the hour should come when our arms can no longer raise our swords, our bodies will become a shield to cover those who still have strength to fight. I, Galfrey, Queen of Mendev, swear this to you. This is my vow.
You withstood a blow from Arilu Vorlesh in that battle, if I recall correctly.
I would proudly declare that to be true, and say that even Arilu Vorlesh could not kill me on her first attempt. But to do so would be boasting. I was protected by my goddess. However, I was glad to see that, no matter how great the betrayer of humanity's power, it is nothing as compared to Iomede's might.
If possible, I'd like to keep wearing this relic until the time comes that I must pass it on.
Then so you shall. What matters is that the Covenant of the Inheritor has been recovered. Perhaps it should be in your hands now, because you have greater need of it. But should you ever feel that you no longer need this relic, I ask that you give it to me. I would be delighted to touch it again.
And what are you going to do?
Overlooking a spot of insubordination just at the moment. However, I shall answer you. I shall prepare the defenses at Nerosian and all the other border cities and plan the future of the Fifth Crusade. Does that satisfy your curiosity, Knight Commander?
Honestly, I'd ask that you remain with us. The Drezen campaign is the hope of the Crusade. The blessing of Iomade that you carry may be decisive in this battle.
What is this I hear? A polite attempt to appeal to the conscience of an old sovereign? I don't know if you realize what you're suggesting. If our enemies in the depths of the wound were to discover that I was with your army, they would immediately send their most vicious demons to attack. They would stop at nothing to be rid of me, and thereby sow chaos across Mendev. But you are right. I shouldn't be sitting it out in the rear. I am a warrior queen, and a queen of warriors. Yet my fighters have forgotten what I look like. Fine. I shall join the Crusade, but on my own terms. First, I shall assemble my entourage and lead the parade out of the camp. I shall catch up with you later, along with a few hand-picked bodyguards. We'll change our armor, and I'll become a knight of a minor order and join the troops incognito. Until we approach Drezen, no one should know I am among you. But before we storm the city, I shall show myself to the troops and join the battle. Let it be a surprise for the demons. I hope you won't complain of my company on the road, Commander, since you were the one who insisted upon it. Do you have any other questions?
No. The task is clear.
Splendid. Ah, yes. We have one final matter to attend to. It should be rather enjoyable. Count, there you are. You received my instruction?
I did, though I did not have time to read the thing before I was dragged before your majesty. In truth, I was readying myself to depart.
No matter. I trust you will forgive your sovereign for the rather brusque summons, especially when you learn what prompted it. As you are aware, he has recently been appointed my Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade. I spent a long while pondering whom to appoint to the highly sensitive post of Commander's Field Attaché and Advisor Plenipotentiary without portfolio. Congratulations, Count.
It is a great honor, I suppose.
What a wonderful gesture, Your Majesty. I imagine our dear Count would have been inconsolable if you hadn't given him this chance to serve the common cause.
I knew you would approve, Commander.
Oh, God. The Queen bestows a smile on you, then brings her gaze to rest on Darren once more.
I had my doubts about whether you were ready for such a responsibility, Count, but your conduct in Kenobris has put my mind at ease. So, you will travel with the troops to Drezen. Only the commander may remove you from your post. But I trust that you will dutifully fulfill his orders and make a good showing of yourself. Especially since word of your appointment, Count, will reach the court at any moment. All of Mendev's nobility will be following your successes in service to the nation, including all of your devoted admirers. I even heard that one bard with whom you are particularly friendly has already begun composing a ballad to honor your heroic participation in the Crusade and your faithful service to the commander here.
Your largesse truly knows no bounds, dear cousin. I am most gratified by the honor you have shown me.
The Count offers a bow, either as a sign of respect or in order to hide his flushed face. Only the barest quaver can be heard in his voice.
Then let's get going. May Iyomade help us.
Well, that's the thing. But yeah, for now, we're going to be keeping this medallion. I do believe there's going to be a point that we want to give it up, but
Let us press on.
this is not the time that we give it up right now, anyways. We wanna keep our surplus in control, after all. For now. Oh. Okay. I saw you talking to the girl hiding her face. Who was she and what did she want? I don't know, Commander. She never introduced herself, but I bet she's not part of our army. I know all soldiers by name and sight. She was looking for some elf volunteer. Wanted to know which tent he was sleeping in. At first I thought she was a messenger from Mendev. She definitely wasn't one of us, but now I see it all looks mighty shifty. The quartermaster's eyes you with concern. She was some sort of spy then. We're gonna quickly sell all those, sell these. That's gonna reduce our weight down to 90, which is pretty good, but we could try and go a bit lower, I think. Let's see, we don't need protection. Well, we'll keep protection from chaos and evil, because that's gonna be good. I would reduce my weight any lower, but I don't think we got that luxury. I suppose I can put some stuff away real quick. Give me a second. We already got a lot of potions in the commander's tent anyways, so we're going to be supplied with a lot of healing. Okay, let's Alright, so that's going to bring us down to 70. Alright, let's split this down to... Yeah, split it into 51. Put the 50 away. Oh, wait, hold on. Alright, let's put the 51 away. That'll give us some weight done. We're gonna split this into 10 to 12. We're gonna put the 12 away, so that way we have 10. That's gonna bring us to 79.9 weight, which is still a lot, but better than what we had before. Let's split this into 20 and 30. Let's put 30 away for now. We don't need that much healing right now, so we'll just hope that's enough. We'll put the lightened harness away. We'll put this away. There we go. What else can we put away? Well, I guess we can take the healing now because of that, though. So that is going to make our whole thing a little lighter on us. We don't need the Terendelev scales, but we'll keep one just on us, so that way we can at least reduce it by 0.1 of a pound. None of these actually hold weight. Yeah, no, most of my stuff here comes from weight here. We're going to put the Wands of Bless away for now, because we already got plenty of Scrolls of Bless, I believe, on hand. Which is where? Yeah, here they are. You've already got plenty of Scrolls of Bless. We're going to go by price now. Let's see what we got. We shouldn't need the Wand of Disease or removal, as far as I'm aware. But we should probably keep it just in case. Midnight Bolts can go in here, because we don't need to use them until later on in the campaign. Tankard of Freedom is always going to be nice to have on us. Let's see. Lockpicker's Kit, that is something that we'll have to swap in. Let's see. Want to remove disease. We'll keep that on us, I suppose. Let's go by weight in descending order, I suppose. Protection from chaos, protection from evil is pretty weighty. Could be worse, though. Yeah, we'll just start using the potions, I suppose, when we get the chance. Regardless. I guess that's it. We're just gonna save here, and then we'll talk with Nevia here. See what she feels about this.
Nevia sweeps an inquisitive glance over to you.
So, tell me straight. How'd that brawl at the Grey Garrison end? I heard the rumors, of course. That's kind of my job, you know. To listen. You have no idea what cobblers and the Crusaders say about you. Some say that Iomade came to you and appointed you as her herald. Others say that you died. and an honest-to-God's angel is now leading the armies disguised as you. Still, others say it was just an explosion at an alchemist's lab. And I'm the one spreading rumors about your powers. I wish. But you really have changed since the Grey Garrison. It's hard to describe, but you become kinda... Stronger? More dangerous. I have a gut instinct about these things. If I didn't, I'd already be dead. You're dangerous, Commander. And by Desna, I hope you'll be dangerous to our enemies, not us. Or to yourself. I'm just gonna quickly go through these dialogues. Alright, there we go. But yeah, let's go outside and let's go see what's going on out here. Let's see if there's anything worth noting. Yeah, Tearblade, or Earbeth's over here, okay. Allow me to say something. Before you... This isn't a war. It was... Okay. I found a scabbard with your family name on it in a Grey Garrison. Here we go. We get a 230 experience, that's always nice. Okay. We need reinforcements. Can you get us more soldiers? Hmm. 7,500 gold coins. Perhaps later. Alright. We're not going to be answering that with the first option because obviously that's rude. I don't want to go that hard on her. So... There we go. That should be it. Let's go over to our inventory. So, I guess technically we don't need the... we don't necessarily need the Lockpicker's kit, but it is a good option if we want to just swap this out. Because it's just useful in general. If I could, I'd probably just get a whole bunch of animals, giving us a bunch of boosts to our statistics here, but really depends on us how we go about things, but I digress. Persuasion is definitely going to be arguably the hardest to get higher, but we'll have to see. We got another individual here, though, known as the Blacksmith, who's not got much besides very special weapons. He basically just covers the cold iron aspect of things, so if you're looking for masterwork or cold iron weapons, go to him. Pretty simple stuff. Wooljiff? What do you think of my new powers? Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. We'll work on it just as soon as we get out of this mess. Alright. Show me what you can get with your tiefling connections here. Price in descending order. Now, if I could get my hands on a bag of holding, that'd be the most ideal outcome, but I don't think we're going to get that luxury, sadly. But we can get some Scrolls of Heroism, and that is just going to be as good. That will help us a lot in the long term, especially if we go in through some more dangerous fights. Heroism is going to basically be our carry for a while, I do suspect. So get ready for that to be carrying us in most instances.
That is quite a discovery.
May Canopus be damned. Oh, somebody's spreading propaganda here, huh?
Hello. So, what do you reckon about everything that's come crashing down on us? All the responsibility, command, this new power?
I haven't figured it out yet. We'll see what happens next.
Watching and waiting is a good strategy. Probably. I'm still frightened by what happened in the Grey Garrison. Were we really chosen? By Iomade herself? You know, back when I was a snot-nosed kid who just started down the path to becoming a paladin, I imagined once or twice that I was going to do something heroic. The lights would shine down on me, the trumpets would sing, I'd hear the voice of the goddess, or at least her herald, you know? I'd be informed that I had been chosen for a great cause. But that's the point where my imagination always failed me. Somehow, it really happened. Without all the trumpets or the herald or even anyone explaining what I had to do. Though it's clear as day, my place is here, in this demon-ridden wound. Quite a lovely war going on, in fact. Endless, I hear. I'm gonna need some time to wrap my head around this. Spare me an hour and I'll crawl into some dark corner and whine about my hard lot. What can I tell you? I cry easily.
Alright. Let's see, what else is there? Not really much.
Godspeed.
Hey, Darren. Alright, let's see. Alright, apologies for that. I had something to do. Okay, let's see. The heroic dragon who died for our cause, for our future, deserves at least a respect, not mockery, to be fair. Yeah, no, I don't really want to go through all this dialogue, so if you want to read it, by all means, pause. I'm not going to even bother just giving you guys a chance to, you know. Alright, there we go. But we'll grab everything that we can here. There's clearly more to look around with.
I'm very pleased to meet you. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
But yeah, no, we're just going to explore around, talk with Sosiel and all that, and we'll go from there. A young cleric stands before an easel, his brush hovering over the canvas without touching it. Instead of painting, the young man absent-mindedly gazes at the sky of Canobris, which is still streaked with towering plumes of black smoke. Finally, he notices you and smiles, shaking off his stupor.
It's a pity I wasn't there at the Grey Garrison to witness your feats of strength with my own eyes. The flash, however, could be seen miles and miles away. Some people were frightened of it, thinking that the demons had blown up the remains of the keep. I, for one, knew immediately that it was a good sign. The light above the city showed us that there was still hope.
Who are you, and how can you possibly be of use to my army?
My name is Sosiel. I am a cleric of Shaylin, the Eternal Rose and the Goddess of Beauty. Yes, I know that many people would consider me useless in a war. This is not a usual war, though. Just consider our enemy. The Abyss and his demons are the very embodiment of everything evil and ugly in the world. Perhaps a disciple of kindness and beauty might come in handy. I have no doubt that we will win this war, Commander. We just have to. It is our destiny. My role is to help you, and all those standing by your side in this struggle, to survive and flourish. Everyone deserves the chance to find peace and happiness in the world that they are defending so selflessly.
What are you painting? The cleric's eyes linger mournfully on the canvas. The unfinished painting depicts a temple crowned with the rainbow-tailed bird, the symbol of Shaylin. 5 people dressed in robes stand before the temple, men and women, young and old. They all gaze back at you with radiant happiness and joy in their serene eyes.
My brothers and sisters in faith. They sent me for help and then they saved my life, Commander. If the prioress hadn't ordered me to escape the city and seek help, I would have died right along with them. Instead, I met Queen Galfrey on my way to Nerosian, and hurriedly returned to Canabris, only to find my friends dead on the steps of our desecrated temple. I want to draw them the way they live on in my memory. Wise, beautiful, and loyal to their goddess and their city to the very end.
This is why you should treasure every moment you spend with the ones you love. Today you're together, but who knows what tomorrow may bring.
You're right. I took their company for granted and never even imagined that they might just disappear in the blink of an eye. So many words left unspoken. Now it's my duty to make sure my friends and tutors did not die in vain. I will honor their sacrifice by making this world a bit more beautiful and kind.
What made an artist enlist in the army?
Perhaps I am a true artist, or simply an amateur who defaces canvases in my spare time. My goddess is a patron of art, so painting is part of my prayer, and I put all my heart into my pieces. But I am a cleric above all else, so I must also tend to others. I went to war because here's where I'm most needed. Sure, I could be painting idyllic landscapes and offering empty prayers to my goddess, but that won't stop people from dying. My goddess has no tolerance for false piety.
You wanted to discuss something with me, right?
Yes, I have a personal request. Before we undertake our journey and leave Canabris behind, I would like to visit Martyr Zacharias' cemetery for a funeral. It's not far from here, and it's important. I would like to pay my respects to my friends from the Temple of Shaylin who died defending the city. Also, if it's not too much trouble, I would like you to come with me to honor their memory. Their friends and family will be at the funeral, and perhaps the commander's personal presence will bring them comfort. I know that you are burdened by many cares right now, so I understand if you can't find the time. But if you could, I would be sincerely grateful.
It was nice meeting you. Now I have to go.
You must be rather busy indeed. Leading a crusade all by yourself is no joke. I still believe that you are up to the task. This war has been raging for 100 years, but you've given us a chance at victory.
Indeed. It's gonna be quite the crusade, to say the least. I'll have to see how things pan out, though, in the end. Commander. A tall man with a piercing yellow-green eyes gives you a brief nod. Let me personally congratulate you on your new title and thank you for your time in advance. I'm Lator Hawkblade, an Inquisitor of the Church of Iomade, the Bringer of Light. I require your assistance in a certain delicate matter involving one of your companions, young Count Darren Arende. What brings you here? I ask that you assist the Church of Iomade in the investigation of an utmost importance. I understand that the leader of the Crusade has plenty of other matters to attend to, but please allow me to tell you the details. Perhaps it will explain why I'm calling upon you. I suppose that you already heard about Count Arende's story. I refer to the tragedy at Heaven's Edge Estate. You're going to investigate this old case again, aren't you? Yes, I am. I have several reasons to doubt the widely shared account of what exactly happened at the estate and how it happened. You see, Commander, I was among those sent to examine the estate after the incident. I saw everything with my own eyes, and I still remember it clearly, even though it feels like it happened a lifetime ago. Heaven's Edge is a unique place that still carried the spirit of old Mendev. Mendev before the world moved, and yet on that day it turned out into a labyrinth, house of horrors, like something only seen in our nightmares. Apologies for the discretion. I wanted to tell you about my suspicions. Everything about the incident seemed odd. Well, basically, he's basically going to investigate the Count. It is basically part of the story. But yeah, you get some experience if you do help him. Alright, what are your opinions on his atrocities? Yeah. So his comrades and advisors are necessary to prevent him from making unforgivable mistakes. Okay, so Prelate Horun isn't a bad guy, he's just plagued by darkness from the shadows of demons. So we just gotta change it for the better, essentially. If we can change him, we can change the world. Well, among other things, of course, but I digress. Hello, Ulberg. We're gonna be fighting demons, not Fae. Fae, demons, angels... They're all the same spooks. You could have stayed in their magic-y forest, happy as a pig in mud, but no. They had to poke their funny heads into mortal worlds. Hold on, don't change the subject, eh? What do you think about being War Chief? It's an odd feeling. So many people are counting on me. I can't exactly let them down. There's something else. I can already see things are bad, but tales of all Socorus burning down and his people dying out? I'm sorry, I don't believe those. It can't be true. We're not the kind of folks to be snuffed out just like that. I have a kin in a village not far from here. Kurlgen. Let's go there and talk to them. Have them fill us in. They're smoke folks. Perhaps they'll help us in battle too. Together we'll clean up Socorus before they can say, I want ye foul creatures. Alright, so it seems like, I have no tribe. I'm on my own. Okay. Okay, we're gonna grab the loot here. I have a weird feeling that Ulbrich is probably gonna be miffed at us because we're going the Fey routes, at least a little bit, but considering we're gonna be changing eventually, it's not gonna be a big deal. I don't know. We'll have to see how things go in the end. Okay. What does my mouth have to do with my new abilities? Fine. I mean, if somebody gets on my nerves, I can bite hard enough, too. To be fair, I might be able to get a bite attack, so there you go. Let them copulate, why should I care? mean, if I'm gonna be eaten, there's not much I can do. That's the fate of a tomato. It really depends on attitude in the end, but I digress. Alright, yep, no, there's a few other things here. We'll just go through the dialogues as we go, but yeah. Yep, there you go. I failed the lore religion, that's fine. Whatever. I don't really care. It's only a... It's not going to be that much experience in the grand scheme of things. In the camp, specifically.
We march ahead.
So we should brace with that in mind. We're going to save here and let's go check the tents. There might be more in here than BCI.
Our path leads on.
Okay, nothing here. Okay, there we go. Nura sounds sincere, but you feel like she's holding something back. Okay, Nura's being a bit weird, but whatever. Could be... It could be something else. I don't know. Hey, hello, Hilor. Okay. I'm afraid Ari perished during the Third Crusade. Yes, now I remember. Finian Dismar went missing in the world wound at the end of the Second Crusade. His name has been on lists of the fallen for a while. You know, that's ironic coming from Hilor, because he's suffering from a similar situation. Oh, God. Well, whatever. No big deal. Hey, Camilla. Okay. Hello, Horgus. We actually do want to talk with you, I do believe. Let's see what you've got to offer. There you are. I've been waiting. As you can see, I too have joined the Crusade. I don't know how to swing a sword, but war is costly, and I have money. Besides, my intellect and business sense may prove useful on the battlefield. Besides, I believe I owe you an apology. The way I behaved was rude, ill-mannered. You're an honest and honorable person. You have clawed your way up from the bottom of society to a title of Knight Commander. And you are friends with Queen Galfrey herself. Such persistence deserves respect. Please allow me to give you this mirror magic amulet from my humble personal treasury to mark our future cooperation. Okay. I'm just going to quickly go over the... Alright, but we do get another magical item, so we're getting a lot of magical items, apparently. This item is going to be dedicated solely to hexes, it seems. So if we do level up our rogue levels, I believe, a little bit more, we can actually benefit from the Amulet of the Blackened Mirror a little bit. More than we already have, that is. But I digress. I don't think we're going to need the mirror, to be honest, so I think we'll just sell it. We will sell these. There we go. We don't need the Blackened Mirror, because it's obviously not going to help us too much. Yeah, it's only going to help with hexes, which we don't even use, so I'm not even going to bother. The only thing we're going to be using in regards to hexes is probably the passives that come with it. And even then, that's going to be pushing it a little bit. Let's see, we've talked with these three, we've talked with them. Only one is Lon, I do believe, who we have yet to talk with. And I think that's everybody who count for. So I think we can leave at that point, aside from talking with, you know, Queen Galfrey, maybe. Let's see. Let's see if we can't find Queen Galfrey, if we're lucky.
Let us press on.
I think she's actually part here somewhere? I'm not sure.
We march ahead.
I don't see anything, so I guess it's time we just dip. Yeah, there's nothing really here. We can go in here, though, to the field medic, I suppose, and see what's going on here. Oh, hello, Fawn. There's a bit of loot here that we can muster. Yoink. Let's sell what we can. Bulk sell, there we go. Nothing really too crazy here. We are a little overweight, but I mean, it should be fine. Let's see. We don't need to worry about charisma because our wisdom carries our persuasion. Which is pretty cool. I think we're fine on lesser restoration. We got 8, and we can always buy more, worst case. So it's not a huge deal if we suffer a lot, but we can always get more, in worst case. We could get resist here, which is cast level, or, okay, so this appears to be level 5. We need it to be level 7 if we want to benefit from all of it, but that's fine. This is actually... Communals are actually better for us, I do believe. Actually, no, they aren't. Hold on. Per cast level. Okay, so if we go with the communal version, it's actually going to resist even more damage. So that is worth noting. It's just more costly, is the thing. But if we go with protection here, we can actually get around 5 times, so that's 375, that's basically 750. So 2 of these scrolls can basically account for much more than one of these communals, it seems. Which is interesting to note. I shouldn't need anything else as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. Let's go price in ascending order, I suppose. See if there's anything a bit useful here. Not really anything so far. Mirror image is always going to be nice. We'll buy those. Protection from arrows is always going to be nice. Yeah, that'll be it. We don't need more than that. Alright, we'll save the rest of our gold for later. I mean, we're going to be using a lot to, you know, go to and from areas, so... Whatever. I guess with that, we can head out, but before we do, we should probably deposit our items. Or at least enough to not need to worry about it. So, yeah. We're going to go into our commander chest here. We're going to deposit some things to make our life a little easier. Let's see. Let's go by weight in descending order here. Let's split this in half. Put 50 of those away, so that way we get to heavyweight there. There we go. That should do it. We shouldn't need over 100 scrolls of healing just yet. Not until not until a certain point is reached. We've reached, but I digress. I'm rambling at this point. Area exit. We are just going to be going with ourselves, I do believe. And we can just put allies in when we need them, and then take them out. That is the only benefit I'm getting from the toy box, after all. So if I ever go to somewhere, such as the cemetery, there's that. But before that, let us start by setting up the army first. So we currently got an army strong of 100, but we are obviously going to need to recruit a lot more. So we'll recruit those guys, and we'll recruit these guys. That's going to be the amount that we're going to be rocking with for now. Alright, let's throw them into the Crusader army. We'll just put them like so. That should be enough. Alright. Off the Crusader army moves. We don't have the ability to hire a general, sadly. So I guess we'll start off by wiping out the demon army here and then going from there. So we're going to save here. And let's see how we fare against our first battle in the demon armies. Let's pursue them. Because they are going to give us resources, so... Okay, we're going to start with these cultists here. Boom. They're going to be able to move there. Okay, archers continue smacking them. There we go. Archers. And this should clear them out without making too much losses on our part. There we go. I think that's going to be fine. No, we actually don't replenish any units because we don't have a commander, which results in a less than ideal circumstance. Oh, we got another fight. Okay. Guess the game's just like, nah, just go. Go get some money. Okay, so the Brimmerarchs are going to be a nuisance. The Cultist Fighters are also going to be arguably an instance of annoyance. We'll have to see. Okay. Okay, let's attack the Cultist Fighters here. Alright. We'll start by dealing with you guys, I suppose. There we go. Whittle down you guys. Now we can focus on you. There we go. And boom. There we go. Got some more resources to work with. Done and done. Alright, we get some more finance points. We actually pick up on another set of units here, which I do believe are, yep, rangers. So we got another ranged unit set up to us. Can we assign a general? No. We can see about getting 6 more units, so I guess I'll do that. And I'll move them over to here. Okay. Now we just move with our current party here. Let's save. I think I'm satisfied with that. We don't actually have a commander, which is a bit of a problem. But we'll be able to get the resources eventually. It's just a matter of time. Right, I need the companion Sosiel, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit F10 here. We will open up the thing. We're going to go and add Sosiel to our party. And we're going to bring Sosiel down to level 1. Okay, let's... Okay, we can kill him, which we don't really want to do. Hold on, I think it's in classes here. Level 1. 0 experience. We don't need experience here, so we'll leave that. Level 1 cleric. Alright, there we go. Alright, Sosiel is now level 1. And we can now go into Martyr Zachorius' cemetery, so... He is at his weakest right now. Probably should be lower HP, but whatever. It's fine. We don't want to go that way, we want to go this way. Armies are still fine. Okay. Yeah, let's enter the location. Let's see what we're going to go and deal with here. An elderly man limps towards a grave and clumsily throws a handful of soil inside.
A rest would be welcome.
How unfair. They are all so young. They had their whole lives ahead of them. They sacrificed themselves, and an old cripple like me still lives. An elder woman with her face bathed in tears steps to her grave. She whispers, "Meeting. Like everything else in her house. There's nothing left for me to remember you by. Nothing." It's a shame, but that's just the life of things. Thank you for everything you've done for us. Oh, zombies, lovely. Just what we need. Oh, hello. Undead, lovely. Not my first choice of creature I'd fight, but hey. They're way easier to deal with, to be fair. In fact, they're very easy to deal with, I should say. Yeah, no, I shouldn't need to... Zombie Lord. Yeah, no, all of them are staggered, so there you go. How much HP do you have? You have 16. That's easy. I can deal with that. Sosiel, we are going to want to move you. Oh, wait, hold on. Some of them aren't staggered. Oh, God, that's actually worse, then. Okay, so Sosiel, we just want you to back up. We're not going to be using you in combat, obviously. But it does appear that we've got some zombies that actually can attack. Oh god.
Hold on, just a little more.
Ow. Okay,
Strike as one.
Okay, let me actually load that. Jesus. They really, kicked our butts there. Okay, Yep, enter location. Oh god, hold on. There we go.
Feet is not an option.
Alright. So, Sosiel, we want you to just run all the way over to here. We don't want you in combat, period. Okay. Ow! Okay. Certainly does appear that we're in a bit of a pickle here, but that's fine. We can, let's see, I do believe... Oh, we're gonna need to buff up, though, but, we should be fine. Okay, so we've got a 24 AC, they've got a...
Do not hold back.
Plus 16 to hit, Jesus. Okay. Down a mutagen of dexterity. We'll 5-foot step here. Activate Fey Aspect here temporarily to get us off on our feet. And they're gonna start approaching. Ow! Stop hitting! Stop! Please? Could you stop hurting me? Okay, just outright kill me then, huh? My god. Okay. You know what? Let's actually load here. There is a perfect time that we can actually do this. Let's just load here, then use our buffs, and then we can go into fights. Because apparently the game just likes buggering us over, huh? Alright, so. We're not going to enter the location just yet, but we are going to prep our buffs here. So at least, Rise of Descending Order, let's prep our buffs here. We want to at least have a sizable AC difference between these guys. It's probably going to be a... Well, we're obviously using Blur. That's going to be really good. Magic Fang is nice. Not required, though. Okay, we are going to need Mage Armor here. There we go. Mage Armor is going to increase our AC by 8. Or by +4, rather. Reducing our size is going to help. It does appear that time does not move forward for us, so that's good. That means I do believe if we enter here, we will have our buffs. For now, though, yep, we'll just leave that. Okay. We'll use Reduced Person to increase our size a little bit further. Or increase our AC, rather, a little bit further. We've already got good aligned weapons. We can use Bark Skin to increase our AC by 2. We don't have an additional +1 to our AC thanks to the Common Ring, but that's fine. We should be able to use a Protection from Evil potion here and reduce our damage inflicted by undead by an additional 2. So we got 33 AC technically. Still by technicality, but still, it works out in the end. So if we go in now, I do believe we will be fine. Yep, enter location. And we should be buffed enough that we should be fine.
fall
There we
here.
go.
I swear it.
We are now small sized, but still, we are going to be much better off. Ow! I'm hating these zombie lords. They're so annoying. Okay, we are gonna 5-foot step here. We're no longer flat-footed, which is a good thing. Let's fight defensively here and start by taking out the zombie lord here. There we go. Sosiel's gonna be in a bit of predicament. We're gonna swap him over to a crossbow so that way he doesn't accidentally provoke attacks. And Sosiel, you're just gonna be in a situation where you're gonna take hits apparently, so there you go. We'll just move it in a place where he's not gonna be trying to hit anybody.
I failed you.
And there he goes. There he goes, but that's fine. I'd rather that outcome than anything else. Okay. We are going to down the mutagen of dexterity here. We're gonna Fey aspect here. Gonna 5-foot step again. And we'll pray this is enough. Zombie lords are gonna try and do us in. But they're gonna have a rough time. I hope. Ow. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Okay, fine. I'll go this way. And I'll transform now. There we go. Get myself a sizable AC difference, because now I'm large now. Make us a little bit interesting. We got a 20 AC now, because we are now a bulky boy. And we should have 6 attacks on top of everything that we've done. Okay, let's see. Let's start with the damaged zombie lord here. There we go. 5-foot, there we go. God. Not a fan of these zombie lords, to say the least. They're making my life hell. Foot. Just keep them on their toes. Force them to actually try and get us. God. Okay, 5-foot. Once again. But yeah, no, once the zombie lords are dealt with, then we're fine. It's the zombies are easy. It's the zombie lords that are causing us the most grief right now, it seems. There we go, 5-foot. And yeah, we'll just keep going until all the zombie lords are dealt with. Zombies I can ignore for now. But yeah. It's gonna be a very, very dicey set of rolls here. There you go, 5-foot again. Man, they're really trying to get at us. Hopefully they don't trap us in, though. Oh god. They have. Oh no. Alright, well I guess I'm staying still, huh? Great. Why are you attacking Sosiel? What? Bruh. Alright, well I guess I'm staying here and causing a ruckus there. There we go. Okay, now you're attacking me. Okay. He could have just instantly killed Sosiel there, and I'd be even more miffed. Alright, well, whatever, I guess. such a stupid situation. Ow. Of course. It's a good thing I have Last Stand, but Jesus.
Do not hold back.
Okay, well, I'm no longer transformed, but that's fine.
Forgive me for this.
And that's no. Okay, because, yeah, no, they deal such damage. Jesus. Huh. This is actually a difficult fight, because the zombies are arguably an annoying foe to deal with. Is there anything I can do to alleviate the issue even further, though? I don't exactly want to be using my polymorph here, like, immediately. Mirror image might be a good idea. It'd give us a boost in the form of a D4 of images, I suppose, so that's an option. Blur would also be an ideal situation, because it's going to give us a 20% mischance on top of the 20% mischance that we're getting, so that's an ideal circumstance. Shield. There we go. That'll give us an extra boost that we need. That should be enough. So yeah, the blur, the shield, everything's just going in our favor. There we go.
Is not an option.
Alright. 5 foot here. Down a Mutagen of Dexterity. Activate the Fey aspects. Fighting defensively, just to be safe. Sosiel, we want you to back up 5 foot here. Keep your crossbow drawn so you're not going to be targeted. Well, you will be targeted, obviously, but less inclined to be targeted, I should say. God, they keep getting the illusions. God damn. I'm not even being given a chance to actually transform. Fuck it. We'll get a provoke here, but that's fine. There we go. Gonna have Sosiel just back up to here. Ignore anything else. I guess the best thing he can do is heal Stein, so there's that. I did say I could use him, you know, beyond everything just to heal, at least, so there's that. I'm still miffed at their attacks, though. Like, Jesus. Okay, heal living. I did say I could at least use him to heal, so there you go. These are one of the instances where we do need him, so... Well, not to do damage, but to heal, I suppose. Alright, next zombie lord. Seriously? Such a bad roll. Whatever. Sosiel's just dedicated to healing. Only one, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, no. Sosiel's not being a good healer, but whatever. I kind of predicted this is going to be the case, so whatever. Alright, Zombie Lord. There we go. Are we not doing slashing? No, we're doing slashing because of claws. Okay. I don't know, this whole situation's fucking weird. At least we got Last Stand covering us, but Jesus. So many zombies. 5-foot step back here. Hope that's enough. Still healing. There we go. And we'll just have to pray that Stein is not going to die here. Foot. There we go. Boom. Only a little bit, not really that great of a heal, but whatever. And I go down. Great. God. Yeah, no, it's a luck-based thing now, because the zombie lords are just ruining our day. Can't really do much beyond what we've done here, because, you know, they're rolling really well against us, that's the thing. We can't really rely on damage reduction anyways, so it's just hit or miss, I guess. I guess I didn't use the Scroll of Bless, so we could use that. That'll increase our to hit, at least. Apparently I can't use Bless right now, for some reason, even though I have castings of it. Which is really weird. Remove fear is not going to cut it. Remove sickness might help. We are currently fatigued. I guess I could remove fatigue. That would help a little bit. So that would help increase... Yeah, by using the Restoration Lesser, that will get rid of fatigued. Supposedly. Okay. Let's see how we pan out, again. Because it's just going to be a luck... it's going to be a... If we don't beat this, then the game is going to only get harder. Alright, there we go.
You'll fall here. I swear it.
Alright, so it's my turn. I've got a 39 to initiate... Okay, so... How do we want to do this? I guess by using the Mutagen of Dexterity, we will increase our AC by a significant sum. We will reduce our Wisdom, though. But ultimately, it just becomes a +1 AC. So if I do this, we get a +1 AC, so that's 36. I'm just more annoyed at the zombie lords and them being a nuisance. Yeah, they're dealing a d6 +7, even though it should be way higher, given the circumstances. We're gonna move over here. And pray that's enough. Oh, there goes Sosiel. And he's dead, so that's an immediate reload, because we can't really do anything with that. God! This is pain. Oh. We can't let Sosiel die, because he's kind of important. Ah. Damn it. Whatever. We just have to overcome this threat. And if we do, we do.
Feet is not an option.
Okay. And again, they come for us. Lovely. And then we're... yeah. There goes Sosiel. Thankfully, the mirror image comes clutch. Alright, we're going to move over to 5 foot here. We are going to... I guess Subfusion of Dexterity isn't as good as we're making out to be. Wait, hold on. We're getting 4 alchemical bonus to Dexterity. We're getting 2 natural armor bonus to AC. And then we're getting a 2 penalty to Wisdom. Hold on. So, ideally, we should be getting a plus... So if we lose the Wisdom, we get brought down to 16. So that will reduce our AC by 1. So that will bring it to 34. If we use our... yeah, so if we increase our dex, that's increasing by 2. So that'll bring it to 36. Plus using the alchemical bonus, that's going to give us another natural 2, or another 2 to our natural armor. Which should make it 38. Why is it 36 then? Let's down it. Why is it 36 then? Hold on. Dexterity bonus 3. Wait, what? Why is our dex bonus reduced? What? That shouldn't be the case. Encumbrance. Ah, that little... ooh, okay. That's a problem. Okay, so encumbrance is the issue. So, if I were to use the Scroll of Reduced Person, I'm actually getting encumbered by AC. And that's making me weaker. Okay, hold on. Interesting. I did not know that the encumbrance would affect me so badly. Jesus. Okay, so that means we're gonna have to actually negate the reduced person, because that's actually hurting us. Yeah, so we're only getting 3 armor currently from dex bonus. So if we use an enlarged person here, that'll negate it, and that'll give us our dex bonus of 7. And if we actually increase our size, we should actually be fine. Because then we'll get 4 extra AC, and in fact, if we enlarge, we can actually get... no, we shouldn't need to enlarge, but still. Okay, so reduced person's actually a negative for us because of our current strength. Let's see how we fare now, because we should have a much higher AC now. Because reduced person was gimping us, essentially. Okay.
It is not an option.
I thought I enlarged, so that's a mistake on my part. Hold on. Let's load this again. Okay. We need to enlarge, not reduce. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Let's see. Alright, we use enlarge, we get rid of the reduce. There we go, we get 37 AC. Because we are now light in carry capacity. Which seems to be the issue that we were suffering from. We only get a 6 dex bonus, but yeah, it's a small price to pay to actually get more armor, so whatever. Let's enter this location. We should be fine now. That was the only issue that seemed to crop up, so let's see how things pan out.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
Alright. But yeah, now we're at a 37 AC. If we drink this, we should be getting a 4 alchemical bonus, dexterity, which increases our AC by an additional 2. So we're going to get 4 minus 1, that is going to be 3, so we're going to have an AC of 40. Which is exactly what we're looking for. In fact, do we even need that? Hold on. The zombies are fine. The zombie lords have a plus 16 to hits. So they need to hit on a 36, which we do have a AC higher than that, so we don't even need the Mugen of Dexterity just yet. So instead, we're going to Fey Aspect here, and then Fey Shape. There we go. And we'll move ourselves over here. Oh, they're going after Sosiel. And he's dead, so we have to reload. Well, that's fine. At least we now know that Reduced Person is a negative trait to us until we get some more strength. So, yeah. We'll just have to pray that Sosiel's faster than the enemy, or we are going to be... Yeah, we just have to pray that Sosiel's going to survive, so...
Defeat is not an option.
They're going to start running at us now. Miss. Miss, okay. Do this. And Fey Aspect. There we go. They're all going to come after me, obviously. Sosiel, we want you to just move out of the way. Don't even equip your weapon, just make sure you're doing this. There we go. We should be fine all the same, because they're going to start attacking us now, and we should be able to avoid most attacks. It's just really luck at this point now. Alright, so... now we gotta deal with the zombie lords, who currently... do they have defeat that allows them support attacks? Combat reflexes, no. No, they get plus 8. Okay, so they're at plus 18 because of flanking. That shouldn't affect us because, yeah, we've got a 20 AC anyways, so... and we shouldn't need to fight defensively here, so let's just go ham. Okay, it's just damage then. That's going to be the issue here, so... yeah, that's about it. That's all we can really do here. Ugh. Not a fan of this constant hitting of us, but whatever. All it comes down to now is just a whole bunch of luck. It's 50-50 here. I wish I could get them flat-footed, but unfortunately they're immune to fear, so... that is not really a viable option unless we use a Scroll of Grease, which I do believe I sold by accident. Well, not by accident, but it's fine. We are stuck with this fate, so we'll make it work. There we go. No biggie. Light, this is how it's gonna be for a while until we, you know, get some actual clearing done. Just gotta pray that it's not gonna be constant hits after hits after hits. I wish I could save, but we don't have that luxury here. We're just gonna have to pray that the hits aren't gonna be, you know, clambering at us. God, they have such good abilities to defend. I mean, I could use haste, to be fair. We do have a scroll of haste, I do believe. Heroism is also an option if we really wanted to, but I don't think I need it right now. Let's see. Haste, 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 haste. We should have a scroll of haste. Yeah, here we go. We can't use it, though, unfortunately. Kinda wish I could. Oh well. Just pray that they don't get any nat 20s. Okay, we're gonna 5-foot step and start luring them away. Sosiel, we want you to move far into the distance here. We do not want you being the target of any of the undead. Ow. Not a fan of that 28. At least with this, we can target the zombie lords by moving. We want to be in an open in space, so that way they just target us. But we want the zombies not to target us, if anything. The normal zombies are less of concern. Okay, of course you just take out Sosiel here. Not what I wanted, but okay. Suit yourself, huh? Okay. Okay, what are you guys doing? Damn zombie lords attacking us. He's just healing. Leave him be. There you go. That's what you should be targeting. Exactly. Go for him. Go for Stein, the one that's actively causing a threat. Okay. 5-foot step here. Yeah, exactly. Go after him. Okay, yep, there you go. Alright, Zombie Lord, we've got 1 damage there. 1 damage there. We're gonna go for the one with 35 to 42, 38 to 42. We're gonna go for the 35 here. Okay, 5 foot. Most we do is just heal here. There we go. And that's that. That's him being useful. We are now at 17 AC. Oh god. Okay, so we're probably gonna get hit here at this rate. If we don't do something.
Just a little more.
Okay. Let's see. We've got claw attacks here. 8 to 11. Plus 16.
Do not hold back.
We're actually better off in our normal form, weirdly enough. You know what? We can use Bless here, I do believe, so there you go. We can let him use that, I suppose. Stein will be more fine off that way.
I shall not falter.
Ow.
Strike as one.
But we get less attacks this way, which is the unfortunate bit. Prayer would work, I think. It's a fine ability that we can use. Protection from evil communal. That'll give him a +2 AC, I guess. These guys are evil after all, as far as I'm concerned.
Forgive me for this.
And he's dead. Huh. Man, this fight's annoying. Oh well, we should be fine. We'll give it one more good college try, and we'll then probably wrap it up. But yeah, no, we're going to use Curism here, because obviously we need it to give ourselves a +2 to bonuses. We already got good aligned weapons, so we can't really do much there. We've got cold iron weapons, because we've got that. Let's see, what else can we do? We can... We take off the thing from Sosiel, we can use that as a boost to AC. It's a 39, so there you go. Now, if I were to use, let's say, I don't know, what can I use here? Well, I've already got the 39. We can use haste here. Using haste is going to give us an additional +1 AC. It's going to give us also a few additional attacks. Yep, I can make one extra attack with its main weapon. It's not ideal, but it will have to do. It's only going to last us 30 seconds, so it's basically on par to a blur effect. Well, displacement effect, but I digress. We're just going to have to make that work. And hope it's enough.
You won't fall here.
Okay.
I swear it.
Here comes the rest. They're going to start getting at us. Thankfully, it didn't seem like he was going to go to attack us. That's good. Alright, we've got an 18 here. If we increase our dexterity here, that's going to make our attacks all the easier. So we're going to do this. There we go. That's going to give us a mutagen boost. We can use Fey Aspect to give us some DR. There we go. We've now got a +20 to hit, which is going to help us a lot against these zombies. So it's just a matter of getting out of the way now. We're going to provoke one attack here, but that's fine. All for the sake of just getting out of the way. That's fine. Okay, zombies are going to march up. Ow! You managed to get a 30 there. Nice. Okay. Can't really do much here, but we can certainly start trying to whittle down the enemy. We are getting 5 attacks here, because apparently, apparently haste gives us 2 additional attacks because of our claws. Which is really interesting. Well, I'm not complaining. It just means that we've got a more likely chance to attack the enemy. That's nice. Okay, we're going to move all the way over to here. And pray this healing's enough. There you go. Probably not, but whatever. Zombie's going to be doing that. Oh, are you kidding? I can't believe you've done this.
Strike as one.
Okay, we're gonna 5 foot here. Ow. Yeah, so Sosiel can't do jack, so he's just gonna be there. Well, hopefully we can overcome this threat, and we'll actually get some hits in. Well, we won't die, I should say.
Attack.
Well, we've managed to deal with yet another. Good. Pray to RNGesus that we're not going to go down.
We shall overcome.
Alright. There we go, that's another. As long as we take out one every single time, we should be fine. A little worried about the zombies, but yeah. They only got D20 and they're going to be dealing less damage, but it's the zombie lords that we need to worry about. Okay, let's see. We've got 5 zombie lords now. Let's see. Already got normal zombie here, so... Start by taking you out. That was 3 attacks. Okay, so my reign of special attacks has ended, so yeah. We might have to swap over to our different form, depending how things go. Although, being in this form is actually going to be ideal, because we actually get a 19, as opposed to the large size that we get. We're going to 5 foot here. This does mean that zombies are going to be there, but that's fine. Let's just pray that this is enough. We're avoiding most of them, so that's good. That's exactly what we want. Okay, now, we've got to decide on which zombie lord to target. We're going to target you, I suppose. Alright, 5 foot. Make sure we keep the zombies and lords on their toes. Force them into a position where they're forced to chase us. Okay, now you. Okay, 5 foot again. Alright, could be worse. Oh, we've nearly died, but that's fine. Okay, we've got only 3 of them left. We'll start with you, I suppose.
Do not hold back.
5 foot. There we go. Alright. Now...
Strike as one.
There we go. 5 foot again. Now we got 2 zombie lords. Oh, there's even more zombie lords. Lovely. Great. Just what we need. Oh, God. Okay, game. I guess you really just want us to really suffer, huh? Okay, well, let's 5 foot step here. Let's transform. This is going to give us a bit of a boost to AC. We'll be brought up to 38 at least, so that way they are still going to need a 20 to hit us. At least this way we can deal more damage, so there you go. Not a fan of the zombie lords, though, because that's actually getting irritating. And I'm impressed they have actually managed to get to this number again. Okay. We'll start with you. Okay. 5 foot step this direction. My God. This is stupid. Okay, we're gonna move over to here then. See how we fare there. Ow. We're so close to death. Oh God. Okay, we're gonna attack this one because it seems to be in the way. We'll move 5 foot here. There we go. They're probably gonna start funneling over to Sosiel, which is not good. Okay. No, they're actually funneling over to us. Good, good. Start with you. Alright, there we go. We can start clearing that guy out. Yeah, we're gonna move over to here. Pray this is enough. Okay. How is our buff looking? We've got 30 seconds on phase shape. We're still gonna need to push here. Hopefully we get the luck out here and we can make this work. But, you know, it's always gonna be a grind here, no matter what now. So, let's just pray. Alright, you next. Holy hell, okay, that's better than nothing. That's 3 zombie lords left, and we still don't need to worry about healing just yet. Or at least we don't need to worry about going unconscious, I should say. But still, we're still in the throes of potential loss, so... just pray for the best results. That's all we can do. Alright, 20, 18. Now for you. Alright. Alright, back up. Alright, there's only 3 of these guys left. Let's pray this is enough. Okay. Five foot again. We're really pushing it close here. Oh god. Alright, we've transformed. That's fine. Do we go for the full attack here? We are at 36 AC. You know what? Let's play it safe. Transform. There we go. Let's just keep with our current form, because this has actually been helping us a lot. Alright. There we go. Alright, 5 foot. 2 more left. There we go. Once we've dealt with this zombie lord, it's basically an easy kill. So, honestly, I do believe even at this point we're safe now. As long as we don't miss, of course. Alright, there we go. Done. With a heavy heart, Sosiel looks at the corpses of his friends, returned to rest by his own hands. What is this twisted mockery? Who could have possibly... Wait, what's this? He bends down and recovers something on the ground. Take a look at this. Alright, Barlow, no worries. Sosiel hands off a black onyx gem to you. Once precious, this stone is now covered in cracks, falling apart in your grasp as you examine the Minotaur's head. Or examine the engraved Minotaur's head, the unholy symbol of Baphomet. The cleric's voice, perplexed at this, fills with rage as he speaks. Cultists. Simply murdering my friends was not enough for them. No, they had to come to the funeral and desecrate their graves. I'm sorry you had to go through this. Thank you. I had already said goodbye to them. Seeing them again in that form, Shaylin as my witness, it was not easy. Wait, the townspeople fled, the undead, without knowing they had a traitor among them. Wherever they are, they're in great danger. We must find them. Alright, but with that, we've leveled up, and we can actually get another level in Cleric to help, well, maybe not Cleric, but we can get something in Oracle, maybe, or get something else to increase the amount of healing that we can possess from the channel energy. Let's see, is there anything that gives channel energy? I'm sure there is, if I recall correctly. There is the Healer's Way here, but I don't think that's going to cut it right now. War Priest has the ability of blessings, but I do believe there is one particular one that gives healing. There is the Cleanser of Evil, which is not what we're looking for. What else? Now, if we could give fast healing to somebody, that'd be ideal, but you know what? Let's just not level Sosiel, it's fine. We've got healing elsewhere, but what we can do is we can channel energy here and just start healing that way. And then we'll probably wrap it up once I've gotten to full health, because obviously we're going to need everything we can get. There we go. Alright, so that's as much healing as Sosiel can get us, but he can convert spells into cures. So that is an option that we are going to go with. There we go. He is basically just going to be a heal savant. Cure moderate. There we go. And we've got also a restoration lesser, so we might as well go with that. Done. Alright, Stein is now level 32. Well, no. He's healed up to his 82, rather. We are still off a bit of experience until we hit level 10, but, you know, we're getting there, we're getting there. We're doing quite well, albeit solo, but yeah. Took a bit of effort, but we managed to clear out the first wave of zombies, which are going to be naturally a danger. And we've got a lot more that we've got to deal with, but I digress. We're going to wrap it up here. So, for next stream, what we're going to do is we're going to clear out the Martyr Zachorius Cemetery, and we're going to continue on with the Crusade and just march our way forward. But, I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I will see you guys next stream. Take care, everybody, and have a good day.